Welcome back. Before we take a look at the day's business news, let's take a look at the stock indices across the GCC. In your top business story, Abu Dhabi's 146 hotels and hotel apartments delivered best ever May results last month, with near across-the-board growth in key performance indicators including guest arrivals, guest nights, average length of stay, occupancy and revenues. Last month, over 230,000 guests checked in to the Emirates accommodation, a rise of 21% on May 2012, accounting for more than 716,000 guest nights, which is up 32% on the month-to-month comparison. Occupancy rates nudged up 7% during May to 67%, with total revenues climbing 22% to 439.5 million dirhams, which represents a 22% month-on-month growth. Room revenues rose 23% to 205.15 million dirhams, while food and beverage income grew 23% to 185.8 million dirhams. The average room rate was the only non-climber. It slipped a mere 1% to 401 dirhams. Mubarak Al-Muhairi, the Director General of the Abu Dhabi Tourism and Culture Authority, was quoted as saying that they were particularly encouraged by growth in the average length of stay, which has moved up 9% to 3.08 nights. These figures suggest that the authority's campaign to convince travellers of Abu Dhabi's more to see and do destination proposition is converting to extended stays. Abu Dhabi has now experienced consistent arrivals growth every month this year and leaves it well placed to achieve its 2013 hotel guest target of 2.5 million. China, the world's second biggest economy, is ramping up its presence in the Middle East as its largest construction firm made its first investment foray into Dubai real estate. China Estate Construction Engineering Corporation Middle East, the conglomerate's regional arm, announced on Tuesday that the company will invest in Sky Holdings' 3.67 billion dirhams hotel development on the Palm Jumeirah. It is said to be the company's first investment in the region in its 61-year history. Sky Holdings, a Dubai-based real estate investment firm, is currently building the Viceroy Dubai Palm Jumeirah, a luxury resort on the base of the Palm. The project is up for completion in 2016, and under its investment scheme, buyers can purchase hotel rooms that are then leased back in exchange for 40% of the room revenue. According to the Dubai Chamber of Commerce and Industry, trade between China and the UAE has been growing by 35% annually for the last 10 years to reach 128.5 billion dirhams. CSCEC is the largest construction, building work contractor and real estate conglomerate in China and has won contracts for a number of projects in the GCC, including the Palm Jumeirah Garden Villa projects, Emirates Road Extension, as well as the Sheikh Khalifa Specialist Hospital. Emirates NBD has appointed Shane Nelson as its new chief executive, who comes from Standard Chartered's private bank, as the big UAE banks undergo a changing of the guard. According to local reports, Dubai's biggest bank, which is 56% owned by Investment Corporation of Dubai, made the appointment to replace Rick Pudner, who stood down as chief executive in April. Mr. Nelson was formerly the chief executive of Standard Chartered Private Bank and held additional responsibilities for the British Lenders Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises Banking section. He has also served as chairman of the bank's Islamic Banking Unit and is a director of the bank's China business. It is the latest in a string of appointments in the sector. Banks including National Bank of Abu Dhabi, Ajman Bank and RAK Bank have all announced new chief executives in the past year. Dubai Holdings telecoms unit has hired Credit Suisse as a financial advisor to sell its 35% stake in state-owned Tunisia telecom, according to reports in a local daily. The unit, Emirates International Telecommunications, is stepping up sales from its telecoms portfolio. EIT has already put its 26% stake in mobile telephone retailer Axiom Telecom on the block and has hired Citigroup as an advisor, sources told Reuters earlier in the week. Last week, however, the Tunisian government said that Dubai Holding was considering a sale of its stake in Tunisia Telecom without providing any additional details. EIT bought the stake for $2.25 billion in 2006.